Welcome, little dragons, worms, and wyverns, to the thunder of the pale dragon. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It really helps keep us going. Now I'm about to introduce you to the dark skies of Alorix. This campaign has been going on for a few months over on Twitch, and I am now uploading those sessions here on YouTube over the course of the next few days. Unfortunately, many of our previous episodes have been lost to the archives, so we will not be able to start at our first episode directly. However, as we begin a new narrative arc, I have an opportunity to introduce new folks to the story. Don't worry too much if you haven't been watching us from the beginning. Here is a great place for you to start. Of course, if you are curious to know more about their adventures up to this point, feel free and leave a comment below. Now, without further delay, I welcome you to episode 17 of The Dark Skies of Alorix. It begins with an official adventuring group of the International Guild Association, known as the 307s. It includes Marith Cecil, the Valiant, a lawful good Aasimar Eldritch Knight who strives to be the epitome of a hero, Rorik, a chaotic neutral human rogue scout, who is here because he has to be, and Briar Juniper, a chaotic neutral tiefling druid who isn't a fan of overly bureaucratic social complexities. As this narrative begins, the party has just received the credit to saving the city of Kingcardine from the diabolical plot of the Cult of Phoebus. They just finished up a ceremony in which the nature of unfolding events was released to the public, honors were bestowed upon them, and power was handed down to the people as the Rock military officially stepped down. Now, with nothing pressing to attend to, they've decided to explore the Labyrinth. This network of tunnels and ruins descend far beneath Kingcardine and are believed to be vast. The Labyrinth is largely unexplored and has produced many treasures and lost histories. It also hosts many dangers. They head to the Spilt Cauldron, the unofficial base of operations for adventurers going in and out of the Labyrinth. It is run by Nexus, and also happens to be the only magic shop in town where magical goods can be purchased and traded. But first, they receive a letter by Raven, an opportunity to hire some additional help in the endeavor.
So, Rorik and Juniper, you guys are the first to notice this large raven. It kind of seems to come down from the sky, and let's see, who's it aiming for?
Probably the one guy who's not paying attention.
We'll see. I'm rolling randomly. Let's see. It is actually the person who's not expecting it. So you guys kind of watch as this raven kind of dives out of the sky and kind of alights on Marith's shoulders. Marith, you, like, fuck! Suddenly there's a fucking bird on your shoulder. Just this big ass.
I swat at it.
Raven. It caws in irritation as you go to swat at it, and kind of flutters from your shoulder and hops over to Juniper's. And Juniper and Rorik, you can see kind of around one of its legs is a wax sealed note. As it glares towards Marith, like it knows something about your mother.
Here, let me get that real quick. And Rorik will come over and take the note as it's sitting on her shoulder.
I'll pet it. Hello, friend. Welcome.
Gives a little caw and then continues to dead-eye Marith.
I'm sorry. You startled me.
It's not nice to swat at animals, Marith.
I understand that. It's a reflex.
All right. So, Rorik, you said you're taking it and you're reading it?
Yeah. He just opens it right up.
All right. Yeah, it has the wax seal of the IGA. So,
I wonder who this is for.
Yeah, as you open it up, where did I fucking put that? Okay. When you open it up, you find you read, We understand that one of your member has been recalled. We apologize for this unexpected development. Zane was recalled due to a discovery regarding his background. We have recalled him for further investigation into this matter. While we consider replacements for your group, we would like to offer these 3 individuals for consideration in the meantime, and highly recommend you take advantage of this offer. They are... Hold on. I just want to share it with the players real quick. They are trusted and proven individuals of the guild, which will follow your lead and lend support as needed that we feel would complement your current group. Please present this letter to the nearest IGA guild hall and inform them of your choice, and the chosen individual will be teleported to that location as soon as possible, generally within an hour of notice. This letter is time sensitive as we are holding these individuals from other considerations pending your decision. Please respond as soon as possible. Additionally, we are inquiring if you all are have considered registering an official group name. You can do so at any time at any official IGA guild hall. The letter is essentially addressed to group AG-307. Sincerely, Lorena Thaler, IGA Recruiter, Administrative Adventurer Resources, IGA Headquarters in Togia. And you see 3 kind of reference cards, essentially. Free reference information for either a grave cleric of a call, a samurai fighter, or a war wizard.
So as soon as he finishes reading the note, he just passes it on to Marith so that Marith can see the note and starts looking at the cards. And as he finishes those, he passes those on to Marith, and hoping that he's going to pass to Juniper, you know?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. So they're letting us choose this time?
Well, I mean, we are silver members now. Maybe it's a perk.
Suppose that makes about as much sense as anything.
I'm honestly not sure how any of this works at this point. Well, it does seem as if we have an option, and we don't need to make the decision now. Perhaps this is something to discuss and contemplate sometime this evening.
Yeah, no need to worry about it yet.
Although, clearly, we don't need anyone else running around swinging a sword. I think I have that covered.
Well, I mean, I don't know. They might be useful, you know?
I said I have that covered, I think. But anyway, lead the way.
Yep.
We have other things to attend to.
I don't know. Seems pretty good. He's sitting there looking at the fighter's card as he's walking down the street.
I'll look over at Rohik's shoulder and be like, they do seem to have quite a lot of skill.
Pretending not to listen.
Marith just getting trolled by his party. All right. Yeah. So you guys head down. As you're kind of reading the cards, Rorik and Juniper, you do as you guys are moving through. The war wizard is a ᴅᴏ², a female dwarf, mountain dwarf. The fighter is a female half-orc, and the cleric is a male drow half-elf. And you guys make it down pretty easy. No problems. No one stops you or holds you up. and you find yourselves back at the spilt cauldron.
So, yeah, let's get somewhere to sit down, get some drinks, and see if we can't get an opportunity to chat with Nexus.
Okay.
And Rourke will lead the way inside.
Alrighty. So you guys head on inside into the spill cauldron. Once again, it is larger on the inside than it is on the outside. Again, you know, this very comfortable space, arcane theme, of course. It's not too terribly busy at this time in the afternoon, and the bartender, she comes out and takes some drink orders and the like, and asks if you'd like anything for lunch. And again, you can see kind of the miscellaneous items, you know, that are still for sale along the walls and ceiling. Displayed more like art objects than an actual store.
I'd like an ale and whatever the special is.
Yeah, may as well get food all the way around.
Certainly. And she heads back, and, you know, after a few minutes, she'll return with your order.
So, is there a chance that we could speak with Nexus today?
I can see if he's available.
I'd appreciate it.
As she delivers your food and kind of heads off back into the back.
So, what information are we hoping to get from this visit?
Well, I was going to see about any information that he'd be willing to give if we offer the items that we bring back to him. From what I hear, there's supposed to be a lot of stuff down there. Maybe he's got some corners down there he knows that we could go to, you know? Been here a lot longer.
It's very intelligent. Trying to, yes, find out where to go, or perhaps where not to go. Since it would
Always
be our
best
first
to have a plan before you start.
foray. I agree.
Like the grappling hook.
All right, one time I will give you that. It did come into play. Good thing too, I think.
Yeah.
Juniper, is everything all right?
Contemplating, thinking.
Anything you care to share? Been pretty quiet through all of this.
It's just strange to see the Harlequin that way.
How do you mean?
Well, one, the actual form, though we had an idea, but also just executing in the middle of a thing dangerous. Even if it did seem the right way for them to do it, I guess. I don't know.
I have to agree. I'm not sure that the method in which they went about it was what I would have picked first. I think simply explaining it may have done the trick. However, without proof, I don't know. I don't know how much convincing the townspeople actually needed, or how far the trust had been broken.
Seemed a lot of risk for the rock to prove that they were actually good guys. When I don't know if they actually knew all along there is people in the People's Court that weren't who they said they were.
I don't think so, personally. I think if they would have known, I don't think it would have taken us to come along to figure it out for them. They would have done something long before that. Yep. But I guess that's how these politics and bureaucracies work. It's something I've never been a big fan of myself.
No, but we are the heroes of Frae.
Yeah.
I suppose we are.
Doesn't feel quite like it.
I know what you mean. Guess if there might be a silver lining, it's that the people of Frae have their independence from the rock. Regardless of if we directly had a hand in that or not, the end objective is ultimately, or the end outcome, I guess, is ultimately a good one.
That is true. But hey, we're alive.
Oh, I think I see some. Are those potions over there? I think those potions are still in the store, aren't they? I see them on the store, but
Yeah, if they're on
Where
the
can we
store,
get-
then they're there.
Where can we get to the store?
in the spilt cauldron thing in your journal. You
Okay.
can actually go to the thing, and he'd actually hop up and like just
There
about
it is.
run over to where they are, and he'll grab all 4 of those potions and bring them back to the table.
The potion of greater healing, potion of superior, and potion of supreme.
Yep. Brings them all and
Alright.
sets them down in front of all 3 of us. This might refill our reserves.
That's a good idea.
I think that's a fantastic idea. Because other than a few resistances, I'm tapped.
Yeah, I was just looking around and saw these stacked over there in that corner.
I don't have quite enough on me in my bag for the supreme healing.
I can get that one.
Okay.
Just wandering around with a bunch of money.
He pulls out of his pocket 15 diamonds worth 100 GP apiece.
when
let's just not.
you know what?
I've had them for quite some time. I will tell you, they're not new.
Oh yeah, and I'll pull out the diamond that you gave and hand it back to
See?
Rorik.
They're not new.
Oh, here you
He'll
go.
take it back.
I mean, I have one that you gave me too, but you know what? Today
No, that's
is a
fine.
day of celebration. I'm not going to question this.
Probably for the best.
I'm sure it's not. I'll still go back to looking around.
All right.
So I'll put the potion of supreme healing into my inventory, and I'll use that as my emergency healing potion on me.
All right, so I'm going to delete those 4 from the, you guys add them to your inventory. I will delete them. Basically, the bartender comes back and says, he should be able to see you in just a minute. He'll be out in a minute. And then she sees the potions on the table and says, oh, yes, you'd like to purchase those, I assume? And she will take your money.
Yep.
I can get the rest.
Do you want me to help you out with it?
Oop,
I still have a few
doing the
more
wrong
diamonds, and he'll pop a few more out.
math. Maybe.
Go back to eating.
If you want to get the regular, I can get the superior if you want to get the greater. And I can get the regular potion too.
Sure.
Okay.
I can do that. So... So
Don't
he
mind
gives
me.
her 18 diamonds instead, which would be 1,800.
All right, so I can delete them from the shop?
Yep. And he will give Marith the greater healing potion. And you got the other 2, right? So are you going to hold on to those 2? The potion of healing and
yeah, I'll put them in my bag, unless one of you want the superior.
Yeah, I wanted to hold on to the Supreme just in case, I can get to somebody and
Okay.
actually help somebody.
Yeah, I can give you the superior too, and I'll just take the regular.
Okay. I'll add that in.
Oh, I never got rid of that.
All right, so as you guys are finishing your food, Nexus comes back out. You guys see him again. For anybody who's unfamiliar and watching us since the last time they were in the Spilled Cauldron, Nexus is a pale-skinned tiefling with very large ram's head horns, which kind of go up, and quite large, elderly tiefling. And he kind of comes out and joins you all at your table, pulls up an empty chair, and sits down and kind of adjusts his clothes. You can kind of hear, old cracking bones kind of settle as he gets settled in the chair, and he says, "So I understand you wanted to talk to me.
Yeah.
How can I help?"
You see, we suddenly find ourselves with very little to do, and we were considering venturing down into the levels below. And I was wondering if there was any information you could share with us about down there.
Well, it really depends on what kind of information you're looking for. You are aware that the Labyrinth is both very rewarding and also very, very dangerous.
I've heard as much.
Yes,
But that's about all I've heard.
There are some things we know and much we still don't.
Well, we know very little as we're new to town, so would you mind sharing with us what you do know?
Well, that certainly depends. Let's see here. And he thinks for a minute and says, well, I do know I had up on the board a little while ago, just recently, not too far down, had noticed some strange tracks around Crystal Lake. Very beautiful, very, very beautiful cavern lake. The lake has sunk about 10 feet, and then some tracks have been noted. So there were some suspicions that something had opened up underneath, but nobody's been down there to investigate it quite yet. Being that it's relatively high up in the levels of the labyrinth, we expect perhaps a beast of sorts, but something appropriate enough for most people looking at the job board. It wouldn't be a terrible thing to get your feet wet. And that not speaking literally, to be clear, because I know it's a lake, just, it's not a bad way to feel out your first adventure in the labyrinth. Being on the nature that it's relatively close to the surface.
So it gets more dangerous the further down you go.
Generally speaking, the farther down you go, the more older and dangerous it gets.
Wonder how far down we could get.
I mean, I actually just recently we had a party come back up. They'd had the unfortunate instance of meeting a beholder, wouldn't you know it? Accidentally knocked on the wrong door. They survived, which is great, but...
Where were these people? Maybe we should go talk to them.
It was a little while ago.
Oh.
I mean, recent. It was one of the more recent. I mean, people go in and out of it, but it's not something that people do every day. And they're not our only high level. I know that they were gold. I'm pretty sure they were gold ranked guild members. I can probably find their information. I have it written down somewhere. But that was quite far down.
If you're the expert.
Generally speaking, we've noted people have reports of, giant lizards, fire beetles, flumps. I don't know if you're familiar with flumps. They're totally harmless, to be fair. If you ever see them, they're like little jellyfish things. They look like jellyfish, but they float in the air and they're not in the water. Totally harmless. They change color based on their mood. It's really quite fascinating. They're lovely. Flumps are great. If you run into flumps, they're the best thing you can possibly run into under there. Oozes tend to be fairly common. Sometimes you get goblins, insects. If you're particularly unlucky, you might meet some drow. Or kuatoa. Avoid kuatoa. They're like fish people, and they're not fun.
Well, it's definitely some information. Rorik?
So is there any way at all, like any map or anything you have of down there, or is it just pretty much random?
Well, I have a map of what's been explored and emptied so far, but anything that hasn't been explored or discovered yet, obviously we don't have a map for.
And is this map open for us to check out before we go?
Certainly, of course. But yeah, at the moment, for first time divers, I would probably suggest the Crystal Lake venture. Like I said, it's not too deep, and anyway, I digress. Sorry. Let me go get that map. I just know that Crystal Lake is the one that's on the board, that we've had on the board for a while. So anyway, yes, I will go fetch that map. And he stands up and brushes his the creases out of his clothes and heads to go and fetch that.
Didn't we get a map?
Not sure.
When Jaden returned all of our things after I brought you two back, didn't he bring back some papers and some...
Oh, maybe.
There was a map, but
I don't think we've looked into that map yet.
we looked through one of the maps.
You had looked through the world map. You hadn't looked through the Labyrinthian maps yet.
Gotcha, yes. No, we just looked through the world.
So, it's possible that there may be information on those
It's true.
that our host is not privy to.
We'll have to take a look at what he has, and then when we get back to the room, we'll see if our stuff is new stuff.
I think that's
That
a
might
good
be
idea.
worth something too.
Could be. Although, I'll say, I'm a bit torn on that thought. Because while it doesn't really benefit anyone for us to go down there, I would hate
Benefits
for
us.
something powerful to fall into the wrong hands, or someone else be misled and head into danger.
I mean, there's a chance that we could find something interesting down there.
That is true. Suppose it's not so much what we get or how we get it, but how we use it, rather. Well, like I said, I've already committed to this expedition, so
Oh, I mean, I highly doubt we're going to run into anything that's on the level of what they ran into before that summons those skeleton things.
summon skeletons.
Yeah, the rod apparently had come out of down there. Yeah, that rod.
There are
Okay.
things like that down there.
Possibly. That's where it came from originally, from what I understand.
Then this expedition may
Could be interesting, right?
serve the common good then as well.
That it would. I suppose. At least then somebody else wouldn't have found them. There's always that.
I suppose. I trust myself with the the weapon more so than I trust anyone else. Right? Well, and you and Juniper didn't sounded a little arrogant when I said it the first time. It's not my intention. I trust
understand.
you.
All right, so eventually Nexus returns with the map, which he kind of moves everything else on the table out of the way and spreads it out. It's a very convoluted collection, which kind of reflects the manner in which the labyrinth snakes, connects, disconnects, etc., multiple layers, etc., etc. So it kind of like folds out, and there's folds within folds, and sometimes it goes beyond the table, and sometimes it like goes right up, and like things like that. So he's kind of opening it up and looking at it at the same time, and kind of as he's doing it, things are kind of popping out to him. He's just kind of musing quietly to himself, and he says, so again, remind me, what kind of job, or what are exactly you looking for down in the labyrinth?
Well, I was just curious what was down in there to begin with.
Well, a lot. And it's not really, I wouldn't say, for just the curious. I certainly don't want to be responsible for any deaths by not conveying that it can be very dangerous. But aside from, Crystal Lake, you're looking to kind of explore, and he kind of starts opening up one section, and he says, so we've been down in this area. It kind of relates to this area, and he jumps to another part of the map where he says, so legend speaks of a cursed underground ruin. We think we found it, but like the darkness is so powerful, we've got light cannot, most light sources can't seem to penetrate it, magical light, daylight, like all kinds of light, all kinds of problems. So it's not very, very well explored. But we think there was recently discovered, and he goes back to the original section he pointed out, we think there is, it's called a lucent dragon, and we believe they're very rare, but we believe they produce a light that could potentially cut through this darkness. But we haven't been able to catch one yet. They're said to be pretty amicable creatures, just tiny little dragons. They've been spotted in this area, but nobody's been able to get close. And he kind of...
area?
Yeah, so he points out that area, and he says, Lucent Dragon in here, we think it'll help with this, Shadow City, essentially. And then, as he's kind of trying to think of other appropriate things, he also mentions, there's also this area, we've been calling it Nam of Rain, or the City of Swords. It has a bit of a ghost problem, though, so it hasn't been mapped yet. But if you're comfortable with ghosts, mapping expedition could perhaps... Okay, no ghosts. Well, I mean, if you're looking for... what exactly are you curious about? If you're just looking for points of interest to reminisce, I can suggest places that aren't exactly places of adventure, which have already been, cleared out. They're just beautiful, if that's what you're looking for.
Well, I was hoping to make a little profit, to be honest.
Well, so... obviously, you can get paid for any exploration you do that we don't have, and he kind of mentions, the empty spaces in the map. Just simply for exploring and mapping those, we pay for that. If there were any known treasure troves, I'd be happy, but most that are known get found. So we don't actively know of any unfound vaults, but they're fairly common, we've discovered. A lot of the ancient people apparently just disappear and leave their belongings behind, so I guess there's that avenue. Or, there are some, wizards, of course, myself included, who would pay for any, essentially rare rare components, whether that be mushrooms or certain slimes or, you know, like a basilisk fang, things of that nature.
I'm kind of thinking catching a tiny dragon might be the way to go. I mean, if they're only this big, how hard could it be?
Yeah,
We'll go and try that.
we haven't, as for the dragons, we haven't had any issues, like any casualties or injuries from them. As far as we know, they just tend to be very shy and very elusive. So I do think if you're just interested in, like I said, dipping your toes into the dark and potentially looking for a profit, finding that dragon, which could open up some avenues to finally exploring the legendary City of Darkness, that could certainly be profitable in some manner, if that is what you seek. Your silence concerns me.
Alright, it's entirely your decision.
No, that's fine. We can go after that. If we can get a hold of that, then perhaps go and check out that City of Shadows?
Yes, that doesn't sound ominous at all.
No, not at all.
So, I mean, would we need a net or something?
Well, as we don't know much about it, couldn't say for sure what
Pretty
manner in which might be best for acquiring it.
Jennifer, any thoughts?
Not particularly.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to talk to it.
Are you at all familiar with this lucid dragon?
Am I?
You could give me a nature or arcana.
Oh, that's not a hard choice.
Nope. You've never heard of a lucent dragon.
No, I haven't heard of that.
Well, I think I'm on board with trying to do this. Was there anything else?
No, I mean, I don't have any particular questions on it. I think we can find our way down there.
Well, I would say I'm assuming you certainly want some parchment so as you can copy down the route. And he points out a couple areas that are kind of marked that basically say do not enter or enter at your own risks. Places to avoid.
That was kind of the stuff I was trying to get before by asking what he knew about down there and what was explored. Trying to get the places. Don't go here. Don't. Like.
Well, yeah, I'm still here, so let me go get that parchment for you, and you can copy down the information.
Yes, please.
And so he gives you, some parchment, so you can make those notes.
Very detailed notes.
What are your map drawing skills?
Not that great. Unless somebody else has a good ability with that.
Anyone else have cartographer tools?
Oh,
I fucking hit shit with a sword, man. That's what I do.
All All right. So, Rorik, you are essentially provided with a cartographer's kit, which allows you to copy down and redraw this map on some blank
That's a
parchment.
horrible idea.
So go ahead and roll a straight d20 since you are not proficient in cartography tools. Unless you have a skill or feature or something that allows you to gain a proficiency in a tool of your choice.
Yeah, I don't think I would, but what would I use? Like intelligence or
Or wisdom. Wisdom or intelligence.
Because my intelligence is decent, so.
I'll be the judge of that.
Survival would
Saving
work
throw,
for
just
making a
check.
map. I would do it.
There we go.
Well, we're fucked.
Probably.
So you're pretty sure you got the big ones, you know? Like you're pretty certain you got the most of it. You're pretty confident, like this is, you know, I mean, you know, you have the one map behind you, so you definitely have like the route, and you're pretty sure your distances like line up, and you're notating.
He's
and...
made them on individual papers to stack them on the levels they're supposed to be on, so hopefully he can keep them in the right order.
Yeah. So you're fairly confident.
Of course you are.
All right. So once you have done that, Nexus comes over. Let's see if he is perceptive enough to notice your terrible notations. Nope. He sees that you are done and is eager to reclaim his very valuable detailed map collaboration.
He'll return it to him and pack up what he feels is his good map and puts it in his bag.
He says, you can go ahead and hold on to that kit there. You know, should you run into any new sectors and want to just jot it down and bring it back. Like I said.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'll pay you for any new corridors you discover or such things. Also, don't feel inclined to fight something you don't have to. For example, if you discover a new area that hasn't been discovered yet, and it happens to have a lair beast of some sort in it, and it's a terrifying foe, or not judging, not doubting your capability at all. You are the heroes of Frae, after all. I'm sure you're quite capable. I'm just saying, don't feel inclined. It is just as valuable to come back and say, yes, we discovered this area. It currently is inhabited by this beast. We pay equally for both, whether you kill the beast or not.
So essentially, if we kill the beast, we don't get extra.
I mean, you get extra then in the profit of the animal. What I'm saying is don't get yourselves killed when you don't have to. That's all.
Those are wise words.
Yeah. I have a habit of avoiding death when possible. I think we'll
No.
avoid those.
And I mean, it is one of those, like, you would think it was common sense. And like I said, I'm not doubting that you guys have that common sense. You'd just be surprised how many people don't have that common sense. So I like to just include it in the disclaimer whenever, new people come interested in the Labyrinth.
Fair.
Well, I know I've heard enough.
Yep. Just finish up food, and do you guys want to wait until tomorrow? And do you guys
Well,
have
we're
things you need
having-
to get? Because I need to go and refill on arrows if we're going down there.
We're having drinks with Val tonight.
That too.
So tomorrow.
Indeed.
All right, so you guys finish up in that. I love how, like, ghost. Nope, no ghost, no thanks. Ghost, no. Ghost, nope.
Already dealt with too many of those. Everything the guild has sent us after so far. Ghosts. And more ghosts.
Not true.
There were ghost wolves the last time,
in
and
theory,
the ghosts in the house this time.
Technically, the ghost wolves weren't ghosts. Just, they were more corrupted than anything.
They looked like ghost wolves, and they acted like ghost wolves. So they were ghost wolves.
Close enough.
So you all are heading back to your room, or I'd say you have a little bit of time, like, before what is essentially considered the appropriate drinking hour.
Yeah, I will head back to the room. I know Rourke's got some stuff to buy, but...
Yeah, just gonna stop by and pick up some arrows on the way back.
Yeah, you can
I'll go back too.
PHB price for your arrows.
Okay.
Pick that up, no problem.
When we get back, I will pull out the papers that we got from when Jaden went and picked up our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I will leaf through them and see if I can find a map of the labyrinth or whatever, because I haven't really looked through them yet.
Yeah, so I mean, you can find that world map, and Rorik has notated it. You can find the old world map. You know, again, X's, question marks. Some notates in various parts of the world that are like girl question mark or girl with a cross through it. And then as you're kind of leafing through it, you find what look like other maps, not dissimilar to the maps you saw in Nexus's. Now, the notations on them, unless you speak Undercommon, are unfamiliar. Okay. But you can definitely find maps that look like sections of the labyrinth, marked out and notated in strange symbols, with some details scattered therein.
When I realize that I can't make out the notes, I will look through the other stuff that we have to see if there is a key.
I'm gonna go through that, and I'm gonna go through that beast book or the servants of the farms. I think.
Rorik, you did create a cipher, if I'm correct, right?
Yep, I created a key so that if anybody wanted to go back and reread it, it might not be fully formed because it was specifically for the map, you know, so if you tried to use it to do something else, because I didn't look at much. I think it was the map, and what was the other thing I looked at? The
ritual of the proving.
Okay.
So that has enough words that you can, I'd say you can parse it together, Marith. It does take some time to do that. But you essentially find it's a collection of papers that essentially detail 4 specific locations. One being something called the Vault of Carfenis, which you see notations around that one, including Warlord of Ancient Days, Realm of the Underdark, Master of Command and Control, Beast, Lair, question mark. You also see another area that seems to be notated as the Ruins of Irath, including notations that say Drow City and History of the First Child. You also see one for the third region, Calthod Lake, which has a single notation Watcher in the Water. And then the fourth one, you see a notation for the Blood Gate, door to the other world, seventh herald of Phoepheus, Salvador, the Shadow Walk, Souls of Proving, key to awaken. On that last segment of the Labyrinth maps, located in that collection.
Okay.
And that's what you got with those.
Okay. I will start leafing through the rest of the papers and see if there's any information that we can use.
All right. Well, you eventually get to the correspondence because you can see the notes. I mean, you already gave the ritual of the proving to the priest. So within the correspondence, after a bit of time, you find through the cipher you can basically gather what appears to be orders, like a list of accomplishments or goals that kind of go as follows. Acquire objects within the vaults of Carfenis. One managed, layer interference, incomplete, perhaps unnecessary. Sow dissent, feed on anarchy. Collect sacrifice, abductions to feed anarchy. Await the harvest of terror, peak of conflict. Open the gate to Cathex. Receive the vessel of Salvador. Open the blood gate.
So those are places that are on the other map, right? The
That
blood
are
gate is, I know for sure.
Yes, out of the Labyrinth maps, yes. Vaults of Carfenis is among the Labyrinth maps in yours. You know, not from Nexus in the ones you have.
Yep.
And the blood gate is in those. The runes of Arathi and Calthod Lake are not referenced within the orders.
I will share that information with Juniper.
And this is all in the labyrinth?
Would appear so. I know that I said that this was Rorik's mission to plan. However, I think it would be best to make him aware of these places, or at least this information when he gets back.
Yes, we should. Is there anything I can gather from that book, from the Servants of the Farm book?
So the Servants of the Farm book is basically on like domesticated animals.
Okay.
Horses, sheep, pigs, goats, cats, dogs.
Gotcha. All right, so nothing helpful. Okay. Well, this doesn't help with this mission.
Unless we want to take something at lunch.
Horses and dogs and cats.
Nothing in there about wolves, huh?
No, not quite.
I think probably leafing through and taking time to take notes and stuff. We'll probably take up the amount of time that we need for Rorik to get back.
Yeah, I can't imagine it takes him a whole lot of time to scoop some arrows and come back.
Nope.
If and when he does come back, I will share the information about the vault of Carthanis.
Yep, Carthanis.
And the Blood Gate.
Yep.
Does it seem to line up with the map that I have? As I pull out my stuff and start to...
No. Rorik, as you kind of look over them, go ahead and give me an intelligence. A straight intelligence check. All right. So you're pretty sure you can notice some of the same symbols that referred to level, like how deep. But your recall of like exactly how the system works is a little fudgy. It's hard for you to tell. You're definitely certain that they're not higher up, that none of the Labyrinth maps you guys have from that basement are higher up than the current map you have. But as to how far below they are, you can't really tell. But you do know they're somewhere below.
So these must be considerably further down than these, and he'll show his maps that he drew. So we could try and get down to him. I wouldn't be opposed to trying.
I would suggest we start with what you have. We'll go from there.
Yeah, just take it easy the first trip down there. You know, we're supposed to be taking time off.
And it does seem that things like these places, if this is where the Harlequin came from, maybe better left undisturbed.
Yeah. That might be true, but you know that's not going to happen.
Fortunately, I have to agree, whether I want to or not. But the fact that they didn't show up on Nexus's maps does bring me, well, I don't know if it makes it any better or not. Somebody knows they're there, obviously.
It makes me kind of wonder if that might not be where they got the rod from originally.
What Nexus is?
No, the one that was controlling the Harlequin.
Oh.
I think if there are relics that wield that kind of power, it's probably not something that we can just walk away from, or we can forget about easily.
Well, we'll leave those alone for now. We'll come back to those. Although, should probably bring him along. He'll stack them underneath of his maps, as long as nobody is gonna tell him not to. Just in case we accidentally go too far, we might need these.
I think that's a good idea. Better to have and not need, as they say. Did you happen to pick up a net while you were out shopping?
No, I didn't. We'll have to run back out. And he'll take off and go and look for somewhere to buy a net.
Oh, so it's not so much, have to run back out as, okay, I'll go get that right now. All right, quick.
He's not going to settle down and get comfortable.
While Rorik is doing that, I will remind you all as well not to forget about the IGA letter. You have that at your disposal as well. But we will go ahead and take our break now and be back in 10. So we will be back in 10 minutes, everybody. Bye-bye. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. Oh, damn it, Dustin, your video's not even working now. Look at you just breaking stuff. There you are.
Yep.
Shame.
Oh my god, Phoebe.
Oh, all right, let me stop this music here as we get back into things. So, for you guys, dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow. Yes.
Hey man, L2S showed up.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the raid and the new follows, guys.
Yeah,
welcome. So we
Good to see you
are
guys.
this episode, our party is getting ready to dive down into the labyrinth below the city of Kingcardine, which is essentially the Underdark. It's their first time doing it. They are level 6, and they are just trying to get a sense of what to expect, which is not a lot. So they've made some maps, they've copied some maps from the village expert, essentially, and are preparing to go down to look for a lucent dragon, which is said to be the only a creature of light, whose light is the only light that can penetrate a city of perpetual darkness down below. So they snapped to that one. They just defeated a cult of an elder god, essentially, and got a few maps of the Underdark related to him, including let me just find my little note here, including a vault, some ruins of a drow city, a lake with a watcher in the water, which some of you might know where that's from, and a blood gate, or door to the other world. Maps which Rorik is fairly certain lie potentially very far below the maps they currently have for going to search for this lucid dragon. So they've just finished kind of decoding those maps they got from the cult, and have recently purchased a map, or a net, for potentially catching this lucent dragon that they're going to go in search of, and are meeting Captain Zhao, which is a captain from their first adventure in Ardpool, who came to wish them glory in an announcement where they just were titled the heroes of Frae, the nation in which they are currently in. So yeah, Rorik, you managed to go out and get the net, no problem whatsoever. As it kind of comes about that time where you guys would go and meet Artie for drinks and dinner, in which you head to the tavern that the inn that she's currently staying at. It's a interesting night, to say the least. Artie Zhao is a pretty heavy drinker, and she's a pretty fun drunk. Other than that, unless there's anything specific in which she wanted to further talk to her about, she is otherwise happy to just drink and kind of celebrate and be fairly casual as you guys kind of celebrate this announcement from earlier and prepare for, assumingly, your journey into the dark tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything specific I wanted to bring up, because we've already talked to her. She said she'd let us know if she had information on hunting down Briek when she's got that. So I think it's probably more just casual catch up. How are things, how's business type of stuff.
All right. Yeah, she basically just kind of again says, yep, she's here to meet someone, following leads on Briek, the renegade traitor, essentially. Which she'll send you essentially a memo when she has more info on that if you're still interested in helping. But you guys return. I will leave it up to you. How into the drinks do you want to go?
Not far for me, I don't think. Knowing that we're going somewhere new and potentially dangerous the next day early, I think it's pretty mellow, mellow evening.
Yeah, I mean, Rourke doesn't see a real point in celebrating that much.
I mean, in fairness, you should. You did die not that long ago, but
that's true.
Understandable. Being responsible folks, I get it. So, you make your way, you finish up with Artie, and make your way back to your room. Anything else for the evening, or is it straight to bed?
I mean, I've got a few things I'm swapping out from my chest back into my bag and vice versa, but Rourke doesn't
I'll do the same.
much to talk about particularly.
No, I think I'll fill the retainers in on what the plan is, and make sure that they have gold. I gave them all 60, so they should be fine for a while.
Sky does ask you when they can expect you guys to be back. Like, how long do you expect to be gone, and when should they be worried?
I don't know. Rourke, how long do you think this is going to take?
He kind of flips through the pages, and can I get a rough estimation?
It's probably at least a day to get down to the area of the Lucent Dragon.
So I'd say estimate 3 if it's a day to get down. So if they haven't heard from us in 4 days, be concerned.
All right. 4 days, be concerned. 5 days, send somebody.
All right, that we can do. Be safe, make good decisions. And she kind of goes back, to her business.
I think the rest of the time before bed is just spent checking over gear, making sure everything's in working order, getting everything packed up, situated, and that kind of stuff. But other than that, nothing special to do over the night.
Any further considerations on the hireable options from the guild?
I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this something we want to bring a new person into the mix on?
I mean, it'd be a good trial run, I suppose.
All right. I mean, any thoughts on either the wizard or the cleric?
I mean,
There's also the samurai.
I don't follow.
The fighter is jealous.
The cleric is a good thought.
Cleric would be helpful.
Never hurts to have a cleric along.
That's true. I guess I am in possession of some arcane ability as well as those spells which Juniper can cast. So perhaps we have enough magic or arcane magic anyway in the group. Based on the last encounter, a cleric may be the right way to go.
Right, just to see.
Why not?
Oh my gosh.
I wonder if it's someone near. How late is it actually?
I mean, it's probably about 10 or 11 p.m.
Okay. I will get, if we're settled on the cleric, then I will give the card and the letter to Jaden and be like, go down and get us this person. We're leaving tomorrow.
All right. So he will go and do that. He's back relatively quickly, confirming the job is done and has been done as much. They said that while generally within the hour, it is late. So since you're leaving in the morning, they will have him here first thing in the morning.
Seems fair.
Understandable.
All right. So you guys head to bed.
Think so.
All right. So you all get your long rest and rise bright and early in the morning, knowing you are leaving. Sky has prepared an early breakfast, very simple, packed with all kinds of good carbohydrates for adventuring. And Alok has also kind of inspected your equipment and made sure everything is tip-top, ready to rock and roll. And Jaden is ready to help get you suited up, essentially.
All right.
All right, so you guys are ready to go if you are ready to go.
Yeah, I did take all my stuff back from those guys. The javelin, the crossbow, bolts,
Okay.
all that.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm gonna dump a bunch of my gold in my chest as well.
It's a good thought. That way we don't have to venture down there naked to retrieve all your stuff.
Well, I mean, that, and it weighs a lot. 300 gold weighs a lot, so.
All right. So you guys finish up the final preparations and head downstairs. When you get downstairs, you find a... You find a drow half elf wearing travel-worn priestly vestments over a chain shirt, armed with a scythe, dark lilac skin, long silver hair, and gold almond-shaped eyes. He looks at you, sees you all come down, and asks, "You the adventuring group 307?"
That's us. Sir Marith the Valiant. Cecile. I'll reach out a hand.
He takes it, and shakes it politely, and says, Caron Rolana, Grave Cleric of ʟʟʟ. One thing I would like to make abundantly clear up front is that my job is to do my best to keep you all alive.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
agreed.
All right.
I can live with that.
I shall follow your lead.
All right. Well, Rourke.
He will pull out his maps, probably drawn in crayon.
Finger painting.
That was such a poor roll.
It's like a square and then like a dashed line to an X. And he's like, just follow this.
All right. So you guys essentially head to the Labyrinth gate down in the undercity of Kingcardine. As you go down, it's still pretty sleepy, you're not super early by any means, but it's first thing in the morning. And the undercity is actually kind of late to the game compared to the surface. So it's quiet. You can see a few lights in the windows, but the streets are pretty quiet and there aren't a lot of people about. And you can find your way to the Labyrinth gate pretty easily. There are a handful of rock guards at it who acknowledge you, but otherwise don't give you any trouble in entering, especially once you present your guild tokens. The big doors creak open, kind of resonating and echoing throughout the cavern of the Undercity. And you see beyond it just a long, dark cave corridor.
Well, I'll go ahead and go first.
Sure. I've got to be honest. I'm not sure what I was expecting. However, this really isn't it.
Well, labyrinth, so just like tunnel, right?
Apparently.
So he'll begin walking off ahead of the group.
All right.
However far ahead they allow him to get.
So yeah, as you guys move past the gates, as soon as you're past the gates, almost ominously, with just this creepy air of forebodance, you just hear the and any dim light that was coming through from the Undercity is just cut off, and you are left in total darkness with just the ambient rumble of the earth around you as you begin to make your way down the corridor.
I will take out a coin and cast light on it and just kind of hold it out.
All right. Brings a little bit of comfort in the pitch black. Certainly. So as you guys make your way, Rorik, go ahead and give me a survival with advantage. Because you do have some semblance of a map. All right. 20? Sure. So as you're moving along, you're pretty confident as you're moving through. You know, you can see it starts to branch off relatively quickly. Like, it's maybe 100 feet before the first fork, and then there's another fork, and then there's a 3-way, and then there's a 5-way, and then there's an offshoot, and at one point you almost take one way, but then it's like, you kind of look at the map again a little more, and it's like, yep, nope, this one, and you keep going. This kind of repeats. Sometimes you enter into a slightly larger chamber, sometimes it's more narrow, as you're kind of navigating, and starting to feel like you're getting close. You know, you guys, this kind of goes on for most of the day.
Every time your light catches up to where the path would divert, Rorik is standing in the path with the map out. And then as soon as he can see that your light has reached him, he just walks off into the dark, down one of the tunnels. Every time we reach a junction, that's what he's doing. Just, yep, there you are. All right, this one.
All right. So, Rorik, since you are out ahead of everybody, go ahead and make the first perception check as it's starting to get to what you feel like. It's very hard because you're underground, so it's very hard to gauge time. But you guys have been at this for, you know, most of the day at this point. You're guessing it's probably around evening time. All right. As you're moving along, you kind of get to a bend in the corner, and suddenly you become aware of what sounds like a very faint tapping sound.
Well, he will continue to move forward silently until he can hopefully see the source of the noise or reach an opening.
The sound of the tapping seems to be coming from the other side of the wall. Like you're there, and the tapping seems to be coming from the other side of the wall from you.
He'd stop and wait for everybody to catch up and point it out if it's still tapping.
How far back were they?
Well, he would have been just outside a light.
Which is
the
like
light on the coin.
20 feet or something.
Yeah, it's not far.
Also, are you sneaking?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a stealth. Okay. All right, so you guys eventually come up on Rorik, and are you guys being sneaky?
I am not sneaky.
I would probably try.
There's no way I'm sneaky.
All right. So Marith's passive stealth, I believe, is like 10.
Yeah.
And that's being
Yep.
kind.
Yeah. And at disadvantage. Yeah, the light is 20 and 20, by the way. So we would have been 40 feet behind Rorik. If that matters.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
if there's light, I wouldn't try to be stealthy.
All right. So there is Marith, Juniper, and as you guys come up with Karen, you can hear the tapping. But as you draw like closer to really, like Marith, as you draw closer to really kind of, you know, come up right beside to listen, the tapping stops.
Should we
And I
just keep
need-
going?
Everybody to give me a perception check.
Should we what?
Should we just keep going?
Ooh, I got a 20. Holy shit. Always get one good one per game.
All right. So, as Marith kind of or as Rorik kind of asks if we should keep going, Marith and Juniper, you notice kind of fading out of the wall, maybe 20 feet in front of Marith, this ghostly, ethereal, humanoid figure comes out of the wall looking directly at you. And we will roll initiative. But let me make a new map real quick.
We went to the fucking ghost people. Damn it, Rorik. You had
You let me
one
make
job.
the map.
All right,
Literally
turn order is up, so
copied it
you all
from
may
the other one.
roll initiative.
Do I have a token?
Oh, no. Hold on. Do 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 do. Nope, the irony is beautiful. The irony is great. The irony is fantastic. Dun 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 dun. We are here for the irony because they didn't want to deal with ghosts. They ignored the ghost quest. But the dice said differently. All right. So all your tokens are kind of there. I'm going to say it's something along this arrangement as I...
I am not seeing anything.
Oh, you're
I
not seeing it
can't
because
see
they're on
them.
the map layer. That's why.
There
There you go.
That
Okay.
helps.
Oh shit, he's like, oh no, that's the guy that's traveling with us. I was like, oh my god, he's like right in your face.
The paranoia is high.
At least we picked the cleric, though.
God, 4. What the shit?
Oh. Yeah, I probably would have brought him in with me.
I attacked the drow. Oh wait.
Probably.
Okay, that line got real janky in the end, but we'll just ignore that.
Where is the wolf? Okay. Alright, his token doesn't like me. Hemi's token.
I'll have to fix that at some point.
Yeah, whenever I grab on it, it like maybe that. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. Oops, now there's 2.
So I will say you now have total control of Hemming. You basically, on his turn, decide what he does. You've been training him enough. I will also say from now on, he is invulnerable unless you directly get him involved.
Okay.
So as long as he does not get involved in combat or anything like that, he is no longer susceptible to AoEs, which have tried to kill him several times in the past.
Okay.
For not being involved. But yes, the tapping ceases, and fading out of the wall, an ethereal humanoid figure stares in y'all's direction. Dun, dun, dun.
Does Chiron have an initiative? Or does
Yes, he
go,
does.
Okay.
Yes, he does. Not great. Worse than you. All right. Also, let's not forget, he is a cleric NPC. Do not be expecting any divine interventions, is all I'm going to say. Rorik, it is your turn as Juniper and Marith, suddenly their eyes lock with something they obviously, and you turn and look and you see it. What do you do?
I will use steady aim.
Alrighty.
To make my movement 0 and gain advantage on the attack, granting me sneak attack, and I will take a shot with my bow.
Is your bow magical?
It is not.
Going straight to shooting people down here? Holy shit, alright.
It's a ghost.
Well, I mean, we fucking think.
It floated out of the wall. It's a ghost.
That's true. Alright, fair enough. By my initiative, I'm still busy peeing in my pants, so I'm glad you got a shot off.
All right, so 22, you do. Your arrow hits it, but you do notice that while your arrow seems to slow down like a fraction of a second, it also then just kind of flies through.
Okay.
You can tell it did some damage. Seems like it did some damage, but
it did not do as much as it should have.
No.
Got it.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. He can't move anymore, so.
Juniper, at the same time you see this thing, you see Rorik just kind of pew. What do you do?
I will go ahead and I'll tell Hemming to heal and just stay there. And I'm trying to make it so I can see my stuff. There we go. And then I will bonus action Spirit Totem for the healing spirit.
Alrighty.
And then let me see. Right, this bonus action, correct? Yeah. And then I'll probably place it like just among us, like here-ish. Doesn't matter, we're all in a clump. And then that will be it, because I don't want to cast anything quite yet.
Alrighty. So, Marith, I need you to give me a charisma saving throw.
God. Fucking hate ghosts. Fuck. 8.
Alrighty. The figure in front of you all disappears.
Of course it does.
Hemming. Is he doing anything, Juniper?
Nope, just saying.
All right. Marith, I would like you to make your attacks on Juniper, please.
Like, as in I would make it on the ghost? Or as in I would make it normally?
As in, you are currently possessed and it is trying to kill Juniper.
So does it know that I can cast magic?
It cannot cast spells.
Okay, then sword. Okay, so longsword, two-handed.
It also doesn't get your proficiencies, so it is just swinging that sword without proficiency.
So strength then, right?
Yeah, if
Okay.
that's what you usually use.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. That's attack number 1. That's fucking two-handed, so that's a 1d10 plus 2.
Also, Marith, you are totally aware of what's happening, you just can't do anything to stop it.
Yeah, that's fucking fantastic.
Why does Roll20 hate us?
Oh God.
So that's 9 plus another 10, so 19.
Leave
Damn
this.
And
Ah.
attack number 2. Fuck's sake. Oh, okay. Whew. was a five.
The second one will miss. So Juniper, just coming out of left field, Marith suddenly draws his weapon and freaking nails you for that much damage.
Mira?
Karen. It's gonna sound like Karen. I gotta change his name.
That's why I said
Chiron.
Chiron. I don't like his name being Karen.
Yeah, Chiron. We'll go with Chiron. Okay. So Chiron, freaking is also surprised. He is gonna reach out to you, Juniper, and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
You will heal 5.
This poor fucking dude, he like met us this morning. We walk around.
Oh wait, plus there's a bonus because of the unicorn.
Okay, so yeah, so he will. You gain 5 plus that bonus, and
Each creature of your choice also gains hit points equal to your druid level. Sweet. So plus 6. Cool.
yeah, and then he's actually going to try and he's going to try and get out of your way. Marith, please give me a opportunity attack against him as he tries to back up.
Yeah. Get it. Fucking DM wants me to kill everybody. Oh, that's 5.
Yep, that'll miss. So manages to miss as he backs up a bit. Rorik, it is your turn.
Okay.
The ghost in front of you, the ethereal figure in front of you, disappears after taking your shot, and then you suddenly hear Juniper cry out as you turn around and see Marith actively assaulting her and attempting to do the same to poor Chiron as he tries to make some space.
So, I want to attempt to tackle Marith.
All right, Marith, you're going to try and avoid that.
I figured.
That's just athletics, right?
Yeah.
I'm using athletics also. Ooh, natural 1.
All right, so Marith, you are currently grappled.
So fucking weird.
Well, I'm not trying to grapple him. I'm trying to knock him to the ground. Like, I'm trying to tackle him to the ground. That's it. Like, I'm not grappling. Does that take my action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't see it as that much different than a grapple.
Okay. Well, then, that's
unless you have an argument otherwise.
I was going to see about an item interaction as well, to activate the immovable rod to keep him from getting back up.
I see your logic, but I still really don't see, like, because you got to take him down one way or another, whether you're grappling him or trying to knock him prone.
Yeah, so I got to wait for next turn, but for now, I've got him on the ground.
Yes, so, Marith, you are on the ground and grappled. No, you're not dead. Sorry.
Whew, that escalated quickly.
All right, Juniper.
All right.
I have no idea what's going on here.
I will bonus action cast ᴅᴏဣᴛ on the club, and then I'll hold my action in case I'm attacked again.
Oh, you hit me.
Well, you're on the ground.
I know.
So if you are
So
going
I'm
to...
holding.
You're just holding your action to hit him?
Well, yeah, I cast ᴅᴏဣᴛ, and then I'm casting to hold the action on the club if
Gotcha.
someone comes at me.
Okay. All right. So... Marith, go ahead and try to escape.
Okay, and Hemming will just wait.
Escape what?
I mean, I'm gonna say he's grappled on the ground. Like, I'll give you the thing, but like you're trying to hold him on the ground, right, Rorik?
Okay.
Yeah, for the moment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So.
Natural one again.
All right. So that is your action, Marith. Hemming doing anything?
No.
Shitty dice roll to save the day.
All right. Only good time for natural ones, indeed. I'm gonna say for the moment, the ghost is sharing your initiative. So,
Exorcism. Cast exorcism.
I mean, I don't think he has exorcism. But
I know he doesn't have exorcism.
He's just going to what is the plan?
I don't know. You're the cleric. Get it out of him.
Don't know what it is. Anyway, so he is. It's your turn.
So you wear plate, right?
Chainmail.
Chainmail? Oh. So this might not be fun for you, but that's okay. He's going to pull the rod out and lean forward to push his weight onto Marith really hard and then hit the button to lock the rod to pin him to the ground.
Okay. All right. I mean, you do so. Not really a check or
And then he'll
whatnot.
stand up and take a couple steps back from him and leave him there and watch.
All right. Are you certain on this logic? Just checking.
He's trying to keep Marith in place.
Did you loop it through anything, or you just literally tried to push it down on top of his chest?
And then put it on. Just pinning him down. That's all that's the most I can do right now.
All right.
Like,
are you going to actually back up, or are you going to
and move out of it? But,
yeah, are you going to stay?
Yeah, he's just going to take a couple steps back.
Okay. Juniper, what would you like to do?
I'm just still holding
Okay.
in case. And then
Hemming-
I'll have Hemming do this. Yeah, Hemming will just stay there.
All right. Cool. Yeah, no, you're not flailing anymore.
I want to flail.
Ah,
I want you to flail.
Rorik, you watch as, because you can depress it on the body, but that it's not restricting the hands.
Yeah, he's got a weapon in one hand and a shield in the other, so he'd at least have to drop his weapons.
This
Just
ghost
the sword.
is
I don't
yeah.
have the shield.
this ghost is not stupid. It will use its hand to push the button on the rod.
Okay, so it'll fall loose. So takes its action to do so.
Yep, and then it will stand up.
Okay.
All right.
Do something, please.
It's a cleric NPC. All right, you know what he can cast.
Like poking it with a stick. Do something.
As a player, I know, yes. Rorik is looking at this cleric going, what are you...
Help!
What can you do?
Help!
All right, let's see what he knows. He says, all right, you guys are just gonna have to trust me. And he comes up and he's gonna try and lay hands on you, Marith. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
All right. You, as his hand hits you, you take 27 necrotic damage. But it's halved
Yeah.
because you are resistant.
Yep. So 13.
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Rorik, it's your turn.
So what are we doing?
He says, bring him down.
Will they take the ghost out?
I think so. He just says bring him down. He has enough time to say bring him down.
I'll shoot Marith
Good
for
God.
20.
For a what?
That fucking hits.
The sneak attack, because it's at advantage.
Yeah, I got a 19.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
but
sneak
then-
damage.
Oh, I thought
20
you said a
fucking
natural
damage.
20. Sorry,
No.
never mind.
Yeah, no, it's
Don't
20
mind me,
damage.
people. All right. So yeah, 20 damage. Anything else, Rorik?
He's gonna get back around the corner so Marith can't see him.
Alrighty, Juniper.
All right. Non-lethal glove damage, I guess. And that. So it's a d20.
Oh,
Payback.
payback indeed.
20 plus the whatever. And then it's what a d8 it says. And the weapons damage die becomes a d8. Okay.
7.
The 7 plus what are we?
8. Yeah,
8,
max die.
okay.
So whatever your damage
so
die
15.
Oh, and because you're proficient with that weapon, you add your,
Oh. Right.
what is it,
Oh,
wisdom?
wait. This. Oh, no. It's plus my magic, I think.
Right.
is. Push. Yeah.
So 7 plus 6 is 14. Nope, 13. And then plus the 8. 14,
21?
21 total.
20. Yep.
21 bludgeoning damage. That is quite a crack to the head.
Oh crap, non-lethal. Oh shit, I forgot to say it before.
No, you said it. You said
Oh,
it.
did
Oh,
I?
you got it.
Yes.
Yeah, you're good. All right. All right, Marith, go ahead and make your 2 attacks on poor Chiron.
Hey. Just hit me for fucking.
Well, yeah, okay, you're going to do the first one to Chiron, and you're going to go 1 back to Juniper.
Okay, so 12 at Chiron.
That will just miss.
Figured. And then the second one at Juniper. 15.
Still goes up and you hit that.
Yeah, so that's a miss, I think.
Yep.
All right, so 2
16.
misses.
Barely.
All right, he is going to try and smack you with the back of his scythe. Which will hit for 16 damage.
I'm out.
All right, as Marith drops to 0 hit points, you see the ethereal figure appear here. It reappears beside Marith, between Marith and Chiron. Rourke.
I'm gonna try and shoot it. But I move, so
That
I don't know if that hits.
will hit.
Oh, nice.
Again, does not
Yeah.
seem as effective as you would really like, but still good. A good solid 11 damage.
Step back. Faster.
Briar.
All right. Seeing that the ghost is in front, I am going to bonus action healing word to Marith at 2nd level. So 7, belief, right? Yeah.
Plus your unicorn spirit.
Plus the unicorn, so plus 6 for my level.
13 total.
Yeah. And then I will go up to the ghost and try to hit it with the club.
Alrighty. And you have your
All right.
shillelagh on it, so it counts as magical. That hits.
Yep. So 19 plus the whatever.
I'm
You're-
doing work tonight.
Your club makes good solid impact.
Oh. So
For
1
7?
plus, yeah, 7. That's why I make it. Yeah, that's why I make it so it's not negatives.
All right. Let's just see a thing. It turns to look at you, Juniper, and I need you to give me a charisma saving throw.
Please
Okay.
pass.
Oh wait, saving throw. Okay. Oh,
The ghost disappears again.
okay.
Marith, it is your turn. You are completely aware of what just transpired as you wake up with, as you get some healing magic and wake back up.
Okay. So Fuck. So I just take my sword and start swinging wildly where it was.
Okay.
Like,
Fair.
in that open space. I'm just like, get fucking...
Oh, fair enough. Chiron kind of steps back concernedly, you know, as you swing wildly. Anything else?
Nope. That's
Okay.
my action.
So as he kind of steps back, he kind of sidles out of the way and moves beside you, lays a hand on you, and will cast Cure Wounds on you once more, because you don't look great.
I do not.
You get 15 plus the unicorn spirit, whatever that is.
Is it still up even though I'm possessed?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's not concentration.
All right. Rorik.
He'll step out, draw an arrow, but not know what to shoot at. Look around. What's going on now?
It was over here.
Chiron says it disappeared again.
So
And he kind of looks
he'll
at you
hold-
suspiciously.
He'll hold an action to shoot at the ghost if he sees it, but there's probably a very slim chance he'll see it.
Alrighty. Juniper.
Okay.
It does not. It uses your statistics, but doesn't have your knowledge, class features, or proficiencies. Without using
Okay.
class features or proficiencies, please try to kill Marith.
Okay, so if I try to hit him, he doesn't get the bonus like magic thing, or does it?
Oh, it's already
Oh, it
shillelagh'd.
does.
Yeah.
It's
so
already
it already
shillelagh'd,
has it?
so yep.
All right, well, that's what she would do. So she'll hit Marith. 14 plus 6.
Oh,
So
shit.
20.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, because it's my... Wait, is that what it is? Plus my magic? Damage roll in the
Oh,
weapon
nope,
become...
no proficiencies. So it's
Oh,
not
okay.
plus your full magic.
Okay, cool. Okay, so 14, so misses.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I
Okay.
have a 16 right now.
Okay.
All right. Marith. Juniper just swung at you.
Yeah, she did. And I think I have an idea of what's going on. So
Chiron's just pointing at Juniper.
I will take my non-weaponed hand and I will just make a fist and it starts to crackle and I will try to reach out and touch her with shocking grasp. Uh, 24 to hit.
Yeah.
For 10 lightning damage. And you don't get any reactions. I think. Double check that. Yep. Can't take reactions till the start of your next turn.
Okay.
And at this point, I will sheathe my sword and take out my shield if I can. But I'm not going to move her.
Alrighty. Let's see. Chiron is gonna do a sacred flame. Could you, Juniper, give me a dexterity save? Are you proficient in dexterity saves?
I don't see a P next to it,
Okay.
so I don't think so.
So 17.
Oh, wait, no, it's not checked off.
All right, so you pass, which is nothing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So nothing happens. Rorik.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Juniper. I'll aim for non-lethal. I'm not going for like center of mass. I'll aim for like an arm or a leg.
Right in the eye.
Oh God, oh.
Non-lethal damage to your face.
Why can't we see your sneak attack roll? Jeez, why is it
Weird.
white? Okay, so 10, so 19. Take 19. All right. Juniper, I would like you to disengage and run away.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Just go ahead and run. You'll be running back this way. So just go ahead and move
Okay.
your 30 feet.
Can
I did
take
not
an
measure
attack
it.
of opportunity?
She is disengaging and then
Oh,
moving.
that's right. Shit.
Or
I don't like that. Don't do that.
15, 20, 25. Yeah, I would be here.
All right. Hemming is just following you.
Oh
What the
no!
hell am I gonna do?
Marith.
Shit. Okay.
It's like Juniper just like has her club up and then she just kind of like pauses a second and then just ducks and runs.
4. Can I be there?
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I could fit. right
Yeah,
there.
it's fine. It's just, you're in a corridor. Like, we get the picture.
Okay, so that's my movement. And I am going to Yeah, I'm going to use the shocking grasp again. $21 for 8.
Down.
All right, so she is down. I don't think you can non-lethal shocking grasp, just to be clear.
Yeah, I don't think you can either.
So, all right. So she is down.
Like the super taser.
Chiron sees her go down as you tase her down, and he will immediately use his feature. He kind of focuses on her, and Juniper, you stabilize.
Okay. So I have 1 or just 0?
You still have 0. You're just stabilized. It's not
Okay,
healing
cool.
or anything. It's just you don't have to make
Okay.
death saving throws at the moment.
Oh, good.
And let me see here, Rorik. It is your turn, but I need to do a thing. So just take you because you're not dying anymore, and you need to go back here, and it's going to appear. Let's see, random direction, northeast. So it's going to appear. Hemming's in the way, so it'll just appear here. And boom. So the spirit reappears. Rorik, what would you like to do?
We'll move down this way, and I'll take a shot at that thing again.
Alrighty. Miss this time.
I don't think that's doing anything.
Well, I don't know what else to do. Any better ideas?
Yes, but it goes before me.
Juniper, you are currently unconscious, but stable. Let's see here. Shit. Rorik, can you give me a charisma saving throw, please?
I'm not good at those.
Well, at least it did take the cleric, so we didn't have to down both of our healers. That's good. Oh my god.
All right. It disappears again.
Of course it does.
Marith, it is your
I'm
turn.
Fucking swinging the spot, dude. I don't know what is going on.
Oh.
Like flailing my shield around, like trying to fucking gust of wind it or something. I don't know.
Chiron's like, keeps possessing people, I think. And then he immediately looks towards Rorik. He's gonna hold his scythe at the ready.
And I'm gonna shoot him, aren't I?
No, you're gonna try and shoot Marith.
Don't miss and hit Juniper.
Okay, so it doesn't use any of my features, correct?
No.
Right.
Okay, so it's just a regular shot with a short bow.
Jesus shit.
So Marith, as you swing wildly, suddenly chink, kind of right in the back.
I mean, even if you take my bonus off of it.
Marith, go ahead and put some distance between you and everybody else.
Do what?
Go ahead and put some distance. Move 30 feet this direction.
Oh, Rorik. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, what did I
Okay.
say, Marith?
Marith,
So,
yeah.
action. So that's action and movement.
Yep. Juniper.
Okay.
Shit.
Well, I'm down.
Yeah, shit. Chiron made an oops. But honestly, there was a ghost in the way anyway, so. Marith, it's your turn.
Fuck. Shit. Okay, well, I have to chase. 1, 2, 3.
As you kind of go by, Chiron says, I'll get her up, don't worry.
5, 6, and I can see him, right?
Yes.
Okay, so at this point, I don't have my sword out or anything, but I will kind of smack the front of my shield and throw a hand forward and cast Firebolt.
Alrighty.
Fuck! I haven't used that yet, so I don't know how good it works. It's only an 8.
That will miss Rorik, I do believe.
Yeah, that misses Roy.
Alright. 5, 10.
15 is your target.
Now I'll be back to fucking natural ones.
Alright, so he is going to lean down and cure wounds for you, Juniper. You gain 21.
Okay.
Why do I shoot my party more than I shoot the enemy?
Good question. Shoot him
This
again,
entire
please.
Game.
Wait, you're not counting the healing spirit, are you? Or the unicorn?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, go ahead and add that.
No,
Well,
no, I didn't move
didn't
it.
get you that
So
time.
I'm
Oh,
making sure
okay.
it didn't count.
Alright, so that will miss. Go ahead and back up again. So shoot and move.
Stop running.
Juniper, you are now
No
now
response.
conscious. It will take half your movement to stand up, but you are now conscious, and Chiron kind of goes to help you stand.
Alright, I'll stand up. Where's
And as he picks you up, he's just like, this ghost is taking us for a ride.
So I will go ahead and double or go the 5, 10, 15, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'll just double my movement and stop there.
Alrighty. Marith.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah. Get back here, you fleet-footed buck, and I will throw a firebolt at him.
Alrighty. Fleet-footed fuck. Also, just as a reminder, Juniper, you are totally aware during the possession, so you are aware of exactly what transpired. Rorik, you are also aware of exactly what is happening.
Fucking miss again.
Somehow I feel like James laughing is Rorik actually laughing in a macabre, this ain't great, but it's laugh or cry, so we're just gonna laugh.
It's laughing about it because this just happened. He just was shooting Marith the other day.
Yeah.
Alright. So Chiron is going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Come up with you. And he'll move up a little bit more. He'll use his action to move up behind Marith.
Ghost is
All
gonna
right.
waste every one of my arrows.
Yep, go ahead and shoot Marith again.
Oh my god. What the fuck, dude? We have had this many natural fucking 20s the whole game. So what is that total? 7 plus what? No. So it's
a max die, so it's gonna be 7 plus 6.
13. Jesus.
Also, I need to add some more lines because there actually are some offshoots here, and it matters. So because you guys might just get turned around by this frickin' thing, so I just need to give you all some more space to work with.
Fuck.
All right, and then go ahead and move, Rorik. You're gonna go down this way, down the path I just drew. Pretend there isn't a wall where it looks like there's a wall. All right, Juniper.
Okay.
Where the fuck did he go?
First, Hemming would have moved last time.
Oh yes, so he's right behind you.
Okay, so he'll be there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will double the movement, I guess. 5,
Yeah, so action dash.
15, 20, 25, 30, and I'll stop there. Yep. Action dash.
All right. So yep, you can see Rorik come into view. Hemming can easily keep up with you, so he will.
Yep.
He will.
Yep, he'll be behind me.
Follow suit.
Yep.
Marith.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can see him from there. All right, it's enough of this, and I will hold out my hand and unleash magic missile.
Alrighty.
One way to do it.
That is one way to do it.
Not the fucking way I wanted to, because that's wasting my spells.
Yeah.
It's just 3, right? At first level.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that's pretty good though.
10 damage.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. He is going to just keep up with you guys. Can see Rorik though, so he will cast a Ray of Enfeeblement at you, Rorik.
Okay.
One ghost. One fucking
Why
ghost.
didn't it roll? Alright, so he's got to roll. Sorry, while we pause for a second for technical difficulties.
One fucking ghost. One.
One ghost.
This is what our
exactly
rolls
why.
do for us.
This is exactly why I didn't want to go to Ghost City.
Yep.
Like, hey Nexus, can you give us some insight into what's down there? And he's like, you just kind of don't go to these places. He didn't say nothing about a fucking ghost randomly popping up in the hallway.
I mean, he also didn't say they wouldn't just randomly pop up in the hallway.
That's fair, I guess.
All right. Unfortunately, the Ray of Enfeeblement will not hit.
Of course it won't.
Rorik, please fire at Juniper and then retreat 30 feet. 16 to hit, Juniper?
Yes.
Is it a 16 or is it?
It's 16.
It's 13 because it doesn't
Yeah.
use a proficiency, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah, so 13.
No, it
13
doesn't
hit.
use.
Oh, the
proficiencies.
miss.
Yeah, so 14. Yeah.
So it doesn't hit?
No.
Okay.
It just
All
burns
right.
another one of my arrows.
Juniper, your turn.
They're 1 gold apiece.
I am going to. Oh shoot! Where'd my thing go? Oh, I exited out of it. Shoot. I am going to wild shape, but I don't know what into yet because I couldn't pull it up. By having issue pulling up the animals and roll 20.
Did you want to do the black bear again, or what animal did you want?
I don't know yet. That was what I was trying to find, and then the thing in roll 20 isn't very helpful to help find it, though. Let's see, it's half. Let me pull it.
Oh, and of course you're the fastest one out of all of us, so you're like shooting and then running away.
Yeah. It's not even burning my bonus action.
Yeah, because it can't, because that's a feature.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's not very fast.
Otherwise, it would have, but it's
Oh.
specifically a rogue feature, so it
Yeah,
can't.
I put a giant animal. Oh wait, I can't fly yet. Fuck.
I hope this is exemplifying how actually underpowered our party is, considering that we all almost died to a low challenge rating thing the last time, and now one ghost is fucking almost killing us.
In fairness,
Well, we're killing each other,
it was
I
either a ghost, a flame skull, or a wraith. So I think you got maybe a little better on the ghost part.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we could have ran away from the other shit.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm going to transform into a giant weasel. 'Cause I'm guessing from the woods I probably have seen that.
Sure.
Or weasels. And so wild shape. That a bonus action or that's just
I think
thing I can do?
to wild shape.
Or- yeah.
Wild shape.
Oh,
is an
that's
action.
my action. Yes, you
Yeah.
can use your action. And then I can move, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm going to move the 40 feet as a weasel. Oh, is that me?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
just changing. You should be able to move the token now.
Okay. Oh, wow. I cannot see very well these lines.
Neither
Okay,
can
that's
our
better.
viewers. Let me fix that.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, I'm right on you. But I can't do anything.
Alrighty. Hemming is... You don't turn into animals often.
No.
So he is a little confused, but I'll leave it
Not
up to you
afraid, Druid.
whether he follows you or stays put.
Could I have him hold and follow Marith? So he's around him enough now, or would
Sure.
he not follow anyone else? Okay.
Sure. No, that's
But
fine.
if Marith moves, I think he'd follow him.
Okay. Marith, it is your turn. You just
Oh,
watched
he
Juniper
fucking
turn into a
moves.
giant weasel and run off.
6. Shit, I can't see anybody. Fuck. Oops. 4, I guess. I don't think I can squeeze through his space because he's technically not an ally right now, right?
Right.
Okay. So then I will stay there because my action was to move the extra.
Where did you go? I don't see you.
I'm up next to Rick.
Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah, then Hemi would have followed.
Yeah, so Hemming, I'm going to say he's keeping a reasonable, like,
Yeah.
not getting in the way.
Mhm.
5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Chiron will move up there, but that is a dash to get there. Rorik, go ahead and back up, so you'll take an attack of opportunity. So you're gonna go like here. Go ahead and shoot at Marith. Which will miss. And then you're gonna go an additional 15 feet in this direction.
Damn it.
Marith, was that your attempt to grab him?
Well, hit him anyway. He can't
Yeah.
grapple as a attack opportunity, but yeah, I was going to try and hit him, but it did not work.
All right. Weasel Juniper.
Okay. I am going to attack with my bite. So I'm going to run up to him. 10, 15, 20, 25, and go rah, and then try to bite him. And it is a +5 to hit.
roll those weasel chompers.
Okay. So
It's
19 to hit.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it will be
You should be able to open the
4
character
plus
sheet.
3. Well, I forgot to do it that way. Oh wait. By searching for it.
I mean, I
Or-
think if you hold Alt and double click on the weasel, it should pull up the sheet
Oh,
for the bite.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Cool, good to know. And then so it's 1d4. I didn't know I could hit Alt and look it
Yep.
up that way. Alright, so
So
6 damage. Yep.
Oh, I forgot. You had an opportunity attack as the weasel, too. It didn't move away just from Marith.
Oh, yeah.
So you can actually roll another bite from that character sheet for
Okay.
that lapse.
Okay.
The 11 won't hit, though, I don't believe.
Nope.
All right. Hemming is just keeping up. Marith.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will get up there and I will use Shocking Grasp. That seemed effective the last time.
Alrighty.
Fucking god damn it! Not so much this time. But I will, like, after missing him, I'll just I don't want to do that. Nope, that's it.
Alrighty.
I would think better of that than to pull out the fucking vicious anything.
So he's gonna move up 30 feet. Chiron is gonna move up 30 feet. And Marith, you're not looking so great. He is going to send a healing word in your direction. Huh?
I said, no, I am not.
All right, you get, wow, that is the poopiest higher level cast I've ever seen. All right, you get 6.
I'll take it.
All right, Rourke, we're going to pause for a second because you are going to run away. While you're doing that, go ahead and Weasel. Weasel gets an opportunity attack. Marith, you get an opportunity attack. And I am going to be clearing the drawings for... this. So...
Does a 16 hit?
Yep.
Yes. 1d4 plus 2. 4 damage as I whack your ass with the shield.
So
that's all I got. I don't have any fucking weapons out. Clang. I knew I should have got the net.
I have the net.
I know you have the net. It would have done me a lot better to have it right now.
There's a grappling hook sticking out of the side of my backpack.
Shit, you fucking grappling hook.
All right, so all you guys are right
Oh,
there,
this is not good.
essentially. All right, so Rourke, go ahead and move. You're going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 60. Juniper.
Okay. Maybe can't see past you.
Does the weasel have dark vision?
Yes.
What's its range?
60 feet. The weasel has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing or smell. The weasel has advantage or rate. Dark vision 60 feet, passive perception 13.
Alrighty. Alright, so what would you like to do?
I am going to run forward. And I have 40 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'll just stop there.
Alrighty. Marith.
Let's see. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fucking magic missile again. Trying to get away.
Shit. I need to check something.
Hmm. 10 damage.
Alrighty. Real quick, guys. High or low?
Low.
Is everybody in
Also
agreement? Low?
Low.
Good job. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he...
When did you get so many hit points, Rourke? What the hell?
I actually had an opportunity to sleep.
Well, that's not happening anymore.
He will repeat the healing word on you, Marith. You get 4. Rorik, please shoot the weasel.
Oh no. Bye-bye, weasel.
Does 11 hit the weasel?
No.
All right, so you missed the weasel. Go ahead
Not
and
even at 11.
move 30 feet. Your choice. 30 feet, your choice. Strategically 30 feet.
I was gonna say, run right at me.
All right, Juniper.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Bam! Bite him.
That'll hit. 5 piercing.
Okay.
20. Sorry, the weasel's not public. I should change that.
Oh. Okay. All right, and then that's it.
All right. Rolling from the weasel sheet should now be public. Okay.
Look.
Marith. Follow that weasel.
6. Fucking shit. I don't want to do that, but magic missile again.
Oh yeah, Hemi would have
10
been
again.
keeping up with me.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
enough.
he is.
I'll be
Just
out
since he's-
here.
All right.
Finally.
Finally.
10 damage. That's enough to put me
Jesus.
unconscious.
Alrighty.
You
Man.
died?
It's not... A magic missile is not non-lethal.
Yeah.
And the weasel wasn't controlling anything. So that's the weasel. Oh wait, it's my intelligence. Oh well, it's my intelligence. It doesn't matter.
All right. So he goes down. And where's my ghost? There's my ghost.
Is it gonna roll into it again?
Oh shit. I wonder. I have concerns here. In the meantime, Juniper, could you check your wild shape is not any form of concentration. Of course, no, it's not, because you can
No.
take damage. Okay. All right. So the ghost appears as Rorik goes down. It kind of slips out of him and appears 5 feet beyond him. Let's see. Mr. Chiron is going to move up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Does he have clear line of sight? Yes. All right. So... but you are a little too far away. So he will instead cast a healing word on you, Rorik.
Uh-oh. Okay.
You get 3.
Wait, on Rorik or Marith?
Rorik.
Okay.
He's not within range to stabilize him, but he is in range of a healing
gotcha,
word.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Whew.
Isn't he a grave cleric? So doesn't his healing do full?
Oh yes, it does. So I forgot about that feature. So yeah, you get a full thing. 4, 5, 6. You get 6. I'll modify those spells at one point.
Every little bit helps.
All right, Rorik, you are prone. You are aware of that whole wild goose chase, and there is a weasel.
There's little horns.
Yeah.
But I can see the ghost there,
Yes.
and there's nothing that says you have disadvantage for laying down and shooting a bow, right?
No, but
No.
you do in melee.
Yeah, you do when it's within 5 feet of you.
Oh, true enough. And it is within 5 feet of me. So, I will move around here. That's 15 feet of movement to stand up, 15 feet of movement to get away.
Are you disengaging?
No, I am not.
Oh shit!
All
So if it
right.
wants to take a swing at me, it can.
As you move away, but well, no, you don't move away, because as you go to move away, it tries to swat you, and it does.
Okay.
It grazes your back and delivers 18 necrotic damage.
Oh shit!
Oh god, that's a lot of damage.
You fucking face plant onto Weasel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not funny. I shouldn't laugh, but it's fucking funny. It's horrible. This is fucking horrible.
So, yeah.
Ah.
So that's all I do.
Juniper.
All right, I'm going to attempt to bite a ghost. No, might as well try.
That will hit, but you notice that your little teeth, because I think it's not until 8th level that your wild shape counts as magical. So,
Ah, man.
you do notice it does not seem as effective. Anything else for the weasel?
No, I don't get anything else.
All right. You retain your charisma in your wild
I?
thing.
Cool.
Yeah, let me just check. All right. It's going to disappear.
Of course it did. It's the worst fucking initiative ever.
Marith.
But I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Rorik's down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit. Okay, well, I mean, I guess the only thing I could do is give him a potion of greater healing because he's fucking dying on the floor. So that's what I'm gonna do.
I mean, in fairness, you could wait for your cleric, but that's up to you.
I mean,
Yeah.
It all depends if you want him to save his spell slots or not.
Yeah, no, I give it to him. What, how many is it greater?
4d4.
So,
And I just want to confirm nobody has true sight, correct?
No.
nope.
Okay.
So 15 total.
That's pretty good.
So we can remove you're dying, you're not dying, so you come up and force feed, and thankfully it works. You have flashbacks to when you tried to do the same to Juniper and it didn't. But it works, it goes down, and Rorik, you come up after just receiving a rather nasty little as you
Holy
run
shit,
away.
that hurt.
Just a little. All right. He is gonna close ranks.
Oh,
and-
shit.
Fucking ghost, man.
They are
we're
one
gonna
of the
be
most deadly for their CR rating.
lost
And,
as fuck.
he basically just closes ranks, and says, "All right, where to go?" Kind of like who to go to. Rourke, it's your turn.
Spend half movement to stand up, picking up his bow with him as he stands up, and he's looking around for a target. I'll let's see. I get away from the wall, and yeah, he'll draw his bow and look, but I assume since I don't see anything, he doesn't see anything.
Alrighty. Briar.
Okay. I will hold my action as the weasel and hold my, or I guess nothing. Because I don't even know where to turn to.
Alrighty.
So, yeah, nothing.
I need everybody to give me a perception check. As you all stand in the silence, kind of wondering, where's
Am
it
I
gone?
As the weasel or
Yes.
as Juniper? Okay.
As the weasel. So you can have advantage. You have advantage on the weasel, because it's not that it helps. Jeez.
No.
Not one of us beat our passive.
Oh, I beat my passive.
Oh,
My passive is an 11. I rolled a 13.
Alrighty. And Mr. Chiron. He got a 14 on his.
Oh wait, where's
Marith, it's your turn.
I turned to.
Oh, Hemming got a 16. Because I forgot he would have been able to roll too. Wait, and he also has advantage.
Oh, well then roll again for him.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
16.
Nope. But yeah, so Marith, it is your turn.
Okay, so I will put my shield away and I will take out the vicious battle axe and I will just start haphazardly, kind of half-heartedly swinging it in the open space to my left and my right. Kind of like the open space up or above and below my character, just kind of like swinging it. Nope.
Alrighty. Just need to add Chiron to my random people table for the moment.
No, you do not.
All right. He is also holding his scythe just at the ready. Rorik.
nope, still nothing new's come to him. Still looking around, but he will move this time.
Oh, give me another perception check if you're looking around. I should probably try Chiron again. Okay. Yep. Nope. You don't see anything.
Yeah, he's got his bow drawn and he's looking for a target, so he's got an action ready to shoot something, but hasn't seen anything to shoot.
All right. Briar,
Um,
if you want to have a look around for your action as well, you can
I'll go
do so.
this way and kind of try to keep an eye out. And perception.
Still no sign of anything.
Okay.
Meredith.
I will just take the battle axe in both hands and sprint off back towards this big room.
No, it's not your turn.
I thought it was.
No, I need you to give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh!
I wanted to do that thing. I don't want to do this.
I'm sorry.
Fuck shit! 5.
Alrighty. Please make 2 attacks on Chiron.
Of course, right when I pull out a weapon. Oh, wait,
Miss.
it doesn't get the bonus. So it's just straight.
Miss.
Oh.
Alright, he's gonna... At your aggressive action, he will take his held action to try and hit you with the scythe, which will miss. And then on his turn, he will reach out and try and touch you.
Stranger danger.
Is an 18 hit.
It does.
All right. And holy shit, it's a lot. How much HP do you have left?
Why don't you just tell me how much it is?
31 necrotic damage.
Oh shit, that don't even put me down, dude. I'm resistant. Or was that after the resistance?
No, that was was without the resistance.
So I have 10 left.
Okay. So that's him. Rourke.
That's a lot for mortals. Fucking necrotic damage.
Inflict wounds, man. Nasty shit.
It's a badass spell.
There we go.
Back to his roguish self, going to shoot his friends.
In the ass.
So that's 9, so 7 plus 9.
Oh, I'm down.
Yep. That's what I figured.
But a flesh wound.
So, assuming you're not going for the kill, you're still doing non-lethal, or are you going for the kill, Rourke? Are you done with it at this point? Just like,
I mean,
die.
I'm not trying to kill him, but I am shooting a bow and arrow at him, so
your hesitation there. I don't know. You were very clear with the non-lethal for Juniper. Like, I'm going for the arm or the leg. You're a little less clear with Marith here.
No, he is pretty well done with this.
I did magic missile you to death.
So I'm gonna go with no. So
That's okay, there's a cleric right there.
Yeah, because he has unlimited healing, you know. That's the benefit of an
He can
NPC
stabilize.
cleric.
Juniper.
He can stabilize forever, my friend.
Bonus action back to Juniper.
Alrighty, so we'll just move the weasel out of the way.
Okay. And then I will go ahead to Marith, and I will see where I am, and I will cast Healing Word. That I'll do 3rd level.
Eight.
Yep, 8.
All right, that's your bonus action. Anything else?
Bonus action was switching back, and then I cast Healing Word as my action.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yep, and that's it.
All right. So we can remove the nasty, dirty little X.
If only it was that easy in real life.
Shit. So Marith, you come back to consciousness with X HP. Who wants to roll any dice? Even. It's Chiron. Odd. It's poor Marith.
I'll do it. Fine.
All right. Any dice. Any number dice.
What am I? Odd?
You are odd. It is going to reach out.
I'm on the ground, so it has advantage.
Yep. It is going to advantage. But I think a 13 will miss.
It does.
As you kind of roll out of the way, like you see that little hand coming. You saw what it did to Rorik. Like, no. That's its turn. So, Marith, it is your turn. You are prone on the ground. The ghost is standing above you. You just avoided one of its little fingers.
I fucking get up, and I am going to two-handed vicious battle axe this bastard.
Alrighty.
Hopefully. Fucking 7. It's attack number 1. Attack number 2 is a 20.
There you
for
go.
11.
Good job. You watch as your axe goes through this ghost, and its visage begins to waver. It is beginning to look unstable in your reality.
Action surge. Swinging again.
All right.
Not taking any
Fuck.
chances.
That's a 1. For the first attack. And a 7. What a waste. Action surge buttons. Anywho.
Poor Mary.
Never does anything useful.
All right.
I might as well just use it for extra movement. Action surge, run around in a circle. Like, what the fuck?
Chiron is going to try. He's gonna try and slice it with his scythe. Which hit
use
for
that touch, man. Fuck.
Man, it's not a magical weapon, but he did nat 20 it.
Oh, so he uses the death touch on me and he fucking combs this thing's hair. Got it. Fucking great cleric. Anyhow. We clearly need to find some magic weapons for other people.
Oh, all right. He takes this thing down. It is very, 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 very much barely here. Rorik, your turn.
All right. So we're just gonna do this again and hope for the best.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll hit. How would you like to do that?
The arrow just snakes perfectly between the two of them and right through the ghost before, God, it hits that stone wall and probably breaks too.
So many arrows lost. Yes, as the arrow hits true to it, the last wavering forms of the ghost fade and disappear, and you hear a keening kind of wail as it vanishes into the mist.
Huh. Guess that did do something.
Yeah, it did.
I don't like the fact that the initiative order is still up.
I mean, I don't have anything else for that turn, so.
Briar?
Oh shit.
I will go ahead and walk closer. And is Karen down?
No.
Okay. And
He's
I
actually not
will-
hurt at all.
oh, okay. I am going to do Aura of Vitality on. Actually, how am I? On me and Marith. So it is 2d6. Oh wait, it's just one person?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
To
then
1
never
minute.
mind.
Well,
It's
up to
centered on
1
you.
minute, you can each turn bonus action to cause
Oh.
the creature in the aura to heal.
Oh, then never mind. I don't want to do that.
So you can concentrate and heal
Okay.
each turn. So you can get 10.
Oh.
Wow, that's actually, you can get a lot of healing out of that.
Oh, they didn't. Okay, that's probably not a great idea to try to
20
focus on that
D6.
right now. I'll just do Healing Word on Marith. And now I roll well on that. Are you kidding me?
All right.
Pretty par for the course.
Oh, you're not casting a higher level. Now you rolled a 4.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Alrighty. Marith?
I just kind of let the axe fall to my side and stand there and go like, all right, well, this was fun. Ready to head back?
You remember which way we came, right?
Kind of look around.
I was possessed.
I kind of look around and then don't say anything.
I will look and try to remember.
All right, on your turn.
Okay. Oh, well.
no. Oh no.
The cleric, he is going to use his last third to do a mass healing word for everybody. So everybody gains 6.
Should have used my last turn to start a short rest.
As he is finishing casting Mass Healing Word, as you guys are kind of recouping from this, you suddenly hear a growling snarl, which immediately grabs your attention as
Nothing.
Rorik, you're the first to see it. It is a medium, looks like a furred, kind of hulking, long-armed, all fours, kind of snarling and crawling in your direction. And that is where we will end tonight's session, as it rolls into initiative. Let's see what it gets before we end the evening and we go raid someone else.
Of course it fucking rolls better than me. This is the worst.
All right, so we will end there as this scattering through the halls of the cavern and fighting each other, and this ghost has drawn the attention of perhaps a feral beast. How will the party handle this creature? We shall discover next week.